What's going on, guys? My name's Connor. Welcome to another video. Today I have a couple things. First of all, I have pickups, as you can see, and then once I do that, I'm gonna have a tutorial on how to tailor your pants. Stick around for all of it, or you can skip around. Everything is like timestamped. So of course, I'm gonna start with shorts for the pickups. I have the foundation shorts from Shorts Archive. A lot of you have probably seen these, but these are my short that I made. They are based on the fit of Rick Owens boxer shorts, and they have different features that I wanted. So they're affordable, they're made of a wax cotton fabric. They're really a short that you can do anything in. Like, I wear them to the gym, I wear them to go to dinner, I wear them, like, I've been swimming in them. I have a few pairs left online at shortsarchive.us. So if you've been looking for a good pair of shorts to start the spring, I would highly recommend these. And then I've shown these before, but I had to throw them in here. These are the Rick Owens Spring Summer 14 Vicious boxer shorts with this box detail. Rick Owens boxer shorts are my favorite pairs of shorts, so I have to keep a couple of those around. Next up, I have a pair of Levi's orange tab shorts. These are 505s. I really love how these fit. I don't know why. I never saw myself as like a denim short kind of person, but I think like the faded black denim offsets that a little bit. They have really nice, just distressing and age throughout. They're from the 90s, I believe, but you can pick these up really cheap, and I would highly recommend. I don't know, I think they're really easy to wear if you get used to them. Next up, I have a pair of Carhartt double knees that I reworked into shorts. Some of you may have seen these, but there's a lot of new people to the channel, so I've had these for probably about a year now, but I, cut off the Carhartt leg and stitched the hem, and then used sashiko stitching to repair all of this, and then also just went all throughout the double knee part with sashiko. I think they look really good. They're pretty like grungy and dirty, but that's kind of something I like. Another cool detail is I added a jackeron on the back, which is what this patch is called, and I embroidered it with the old Shorts Archive logo. Last year they were definitely like the most worn pair of shorts probably. I love these. Next, I have a couple t-shirts. This first one is a long sleeve from West Coast Choppers. It's beautiful faded gray color with these white West Coast Chopper graphics, and the sleeves have also graphics all over them. I love long sleeves that have graphics on the sleeves. I think it's really cool. For one thing, for layering, you can put a t-shirt over it, and then just on their own they look cool. And it has a big West Coast Choppers graphic on the back. I think this is a pretty affordable alternative to like a Chrome Hearts. They kind of have a similar aesthetic, and I believe they're originated in around the same time period. If you've been looking for some Chrome Hearts and like t-shirts, hoodies type of thing, and you want something more affordable, I would definitely encourage grabbing a West Coast Choppers tee. Next, I actually have a Chrome Hearts t-shirt. This was a gift I've had for a long time, but it was a double extra large, and it fit me a bit long, so I tailored it recently, and now I think it fits really well. It just has the Chrome Hearts horseshoe on the front, sleeve graphic, and the back graphic. I used to have a couple graphics around the hems. When I tailored it, I lost those, which is okay. I think it's better that it fits than to have those graphics. The next thing I have is a pair of denim from Helmut Lang. I haven't owned a pair of blue jeans in years, and I thought it was time to get back into that, but they are the gold painter denim from 2009, I believe. I think that's what the tag said. But there's the gold paint. I think it looks more like dirt or mud, which I really like. Some of the painter denim can get too much, like there's too much paint on it for me, but like I love how that gold paint looks. They're a little darker wash than I thought they were. They're fading really well, and I think if I keep wearing them, they're gonna look awesome. I also wrote my name on the tag inside. I don't know why, I just thought that was kind of cool. Just wanted to throw in there that I actually have a closet sale going on now. I started a website, cour.com. Go check that out. If you like the things that I wear, more than likely the ones that I'm going to sell will end up on there. Next up, I have a pair of leather pants. These are also just like a Levi's 501, interesting enough. They're a straight leg fit. I got them on Grailed for like 60 bucks. They don't have a brand, but they say that they're 100% leather. I wear these riding my motorcycle a lot. Like I said in the last video, I think, or 2 videos ago, I need to invest in a little more protective gear because I kind of ride just in whatever, and it's definitely not the safest way to go. So these are an effort toward that. I think they look really good. Surprisingly soft. I never thought leather pants would be comfortable. The next 3 items are from Vetements. So the first is this Target hoodie. I think is from spring, summer 19, if I'm not mistaken. But it has like these bullet hole distressing all over the target, and then they also go through to the back, which is a cool detail. Super heavyweight hoodie. It has a tonal Vetements embroidery on the hood. It fits a little slim, and I think it looks pretty good, so no complaints with this. I'll probably keep this around for a while. The next item I have from Vetements is this Levi's collaboration denim shirt that has all these Georgia military inspired embroidery graphics all over it. I like it because it reminds me of like tattoos when you're wearing it. These cool sleeve angel embroideries all across the shoulders, and then of course on the pocket, the other sleeve. Sometimes I like to half tuck it, but like I love this black wash denim, and then it has a raw hem as well. So super cool shirt. If you see my fall pickups video, you saw that I had the motorcycle patch bomber. I love that jacket, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot to wear. I'm definitely more of a subtle person, so when Kanye wore it in the InfoWars debacle, the price obviously skyrocketed and I got rid of it. But ever since then, I've been trying to get another Vetements bomber because they fit so well. So I was looking for this exact one, and one popped up for a good price, and I couldn't pass on it. So this is an Alpha Industries collaboration, of course. Black bomber with the reversible red side. The red color is beautiful. I don't wear it on that side, sadly, but maybe one day I will. It has these like cool seams on the back that I think give it a cool effect, as well as down the sleeves. I feel like the seams give it a little bit of like a handmade kind of look, but I mean, not handmade. I don't know how to explain it, but it fits so big. It's a size extra small. It swallows me up. I like wearing it off the shoulder. I think it looks really cool. It kind of like flares out on the sides. But yeah, super happy to have this. It's a lot more subtle than the motorcycle one, so it's something that's way more wearable. It is sad that I don't have the motorcycle bomber anymore, but this is definitely a much better, for me anyway. Next, I have a pair of shoes. I actually got these from Owens Hyatt, did a closet sale and threw these on there. I found out about them kind of late, like after they had sold out. He had a good price on them, so I grabbed them. But they are the Rotten's Closet Morph Mule, and I wanted a more dressy shoe, and these kind of are perfect because they do have that loafer leather dress up ability, but they're also a mule, and so like there's no structure in the heel, so you can collapse it. They have a really nice Vibram lug sole, and then of course that beautiful like leather mummy wrap on the toe. I've actually been experimenting with it with shorts. I don't know why. I feel like there's something so wrong about wearing loafers with shorts that it looks kind of good. We'll see how long that lasts, but yeah, it's been kind of fun to play with. And the final item is this Botox hat from a brand called Alexander Digenova. He's an American designer, and I think his brand is one of my favorites right now. I think it's going to be very big. It's probably his most iconic graphic. But this hat came like a little bit distressed already. I added some more distressed, the places that were distressed more. I actually pierced the bill and added some earrings, kind of like the Balenciaga hats. And then I did this like very light bleach treatment around the rim, so it looks kind of like a sweat stain. I love how like really worn in hats look, but they get kind of gross if you've ever had one. So I kind of wanted to just accelerate that. I really like this brand, and I'm excited to see what else they continue to do. But yeah, that's all for the pickups. But basically one of my best friends is getting married this weekend, and he has a pair of pants he wants to wear to his rehearsal dinner, and he asked me if I would hem them for him. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna like walk you through the whole process of how to hem a pair of pants, because it's really not that hard. It can really make your outfit look a lot better if you have pants that fit you properly. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to that. Okay, so these are the jeans in question. They're a pair of double Ralph Lauren, like brown. I think there's, Selvedge denim. But they have this beautiful wash on them with like really nice whiskering. Yeah, he just wants me to take, it looks like 2 inches off. So I'm going to do that and show y'all how to do it as I go. First thing to do is pin them to the length that you want, and I did this already. I was at his house the other day, but I ended up taking out the pins because they were pinned for like a day and there was a solid crease there. But I just put this book on it so that I could get a really straight line. And you want to mark an inch more than where that like hem crease is, because this is the length of the hem, like once you fold it up and everything. Then you're going to cut off the excess denim at the bottom. It's kind of sad to lose the original hem, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, and they're Japanese Selvedge denim. I didn't even realize. But yeah, now you turn them inside out and you fold the hem up 1 inch. And then I measure it to make sure that it's an inch, and I'm going to pin it there. And then I'm going to do the other side, make sure it's even, and pin that one. So you have an inch folded up all the way around. Then you're going to go back in and you're going to fold it over 1/2 inch so that it's self-contained. And then you're going to pin that as well. And then I just made sure that it's 1/2 inch. It's kind of tricky to start, but like once you get going, it kind of wants to stay in line. So this is what it looks like when you go all the way around. I would recommend using lots of pins too. So now it's time to throw them on the sewing machine. I got this yellow denim thread on here. Problem with this is they're like a tonal like brown thread, but it's pretty hard to find denim thread that's not like yellow or blue. I'm just going to use yellow. I think it'll look good. Then I have my denim needle loaded on. So now it's just time to get sewing. Okay, so to start this, I'm going to go to the inseam. So this is the selvage, is obviously the out seam. I'm going to go to the inseam and load it on right there, because you have to kind of go back and forth to start the stitch. It can look kind of messy, but the inseam is the hardest place to see. I never tried like talking while sewing, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, make sure you keep your pin cushion like right next to you, so every pin you take out gets put in the pin cushion. Especially like for me, I sew in my room, so it would be a bad thing. But I'm just going to start right next to where this seam, or to where this inseam is. That's going to be the hardest part to go over. Sometimes the machine gets like stuck and messes up, but I start right next to it just to do this like first little. So I stitch forward twice, go back once, and then keep going. See that it's already like having a tough time. It's because it's so thick, like the seam is already thick, and then you fold it back over again. It's tough on the machine. It's doing all right. Just going slow. Should be through that now, so it was easier than I thought it would be. Keep that as straight as I can and take out the pins as I go. And I grab both sides of the fabric, so one arm pulling both sides keeps it really straight. But it's like even tension, so you don't like pull it through the sewing machine, if that makes sense. Like I don't think it affects how it moves through the machine at all. It just affects the like how straight the fabric is. Selvage was also surprisingly easy to go over, because same as the inseam, it should be pretty difficult. But just poked myself. You want to like go right back over that first stitch, or I do anyway. Back one and then forward two, and pull it out, cut that off, and see on the inseam part right here, it's going to be a little messy, so that's why you put it at the inseam, or start it at the inseam. There's probably a way to avoid that, but I don't know. The only problem with hemming like this is that you lose these wrinkles around the hem. Like if you see the difference here. But if you wash and dry it a lot, they should come back. So once I've finished the leg, I'll line it up with the other one and then use that to measure that 1 inch for the second leg. Just make sure that your legs are the same length, and then you just repeat the process. And this is how they turned out. The right leg looks really good. There's that little bit of funkiness that you do near the inseam so no one will see it. The tension on the left leg, for some reason on the bobbin, didn't work super well, so it's a little messy, but still looks good. I think I did a good job.